Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a color changing brush in Procreate. This is such a fun and easy way to add unique effects to your artwork. Whether you want a brush for calligraphy, textures, or creative strokes, this technique will make your brushes look magical. So grab your iPad and let's get started.
So to have a colored changing brush in Procreate, first you can pick like any brush that you want. So I will be working with the studio pen. So I'll duplicate this brush so that I don't make any changes in the original brush that Procreate offers. So I'll just swipe it left and duplicate. So Studio Pen 1 is the brush that I will be working with. So I can change the name by going in about this brush, Studio Pen, and then Studio Pen color. So that's the point that I know that this is the brush that is color changing. So there are few settings that you can do for your brush to behave in a certain way, right? So for colors, just go on color dynamics. Now you'll see so many different options here. So you have stamp color jitter, you have stroke color jitter, color pressure, and color tilt. While when you want to make the color changing brush, just make sure you pick any other color. I usually go with the yellow one because it's easier to see the colors. So I make a stroke with yellow. Now, if I make changes to the stamp color jitter, so basically it's about uh, small stamps that together creates the stroke. So when I go to stroke path and I increase the spacing to max, you will see small dots. So this dot is a stamp, right? So when I reduce the spacing, so these dots comes closer together to create the stroke. When the spacing is 0, the stroke is as smooth as you can see here. Okay, so going to color dynamics, so this these settings is for that particular stamp, that one stamp in this stroke. So you can decide if you want to go for the hue, like you can see, right? The stamps you are able to see. You can work with the saturation, you can work with the lightness or darkness or secondary color. Secondary color is a very good way to mix two colors together, and you can customize that as your will. For stroke color jitter, the hue that you want to change. So usually I keep the hue if I want very subtle change, right? So I keep the hue at somewhere between 5 to 8%, not more than that. Because if you go more than 8, there is like a very drastic difference between two strokes. So this means every time you create a stroke, the color of that stroke is going to be different, right? And color pressure, very soft pressure and then hard pressure, soft and then hard, right? When I do make changes to the color pressure, the more pressure I do, the color will change accordingly, right? So the less pressure have this yellow color. When I have increased the pressure, it turns into green, like this. Now you can go for like different hues, whatever you want to go for, and saturation, brightness, and secondary color for this as well. Color tilt is basically when there is change in the tilt of your brush, right? So when I'm doing a straight tilt, it's yellow. When I have changed the tilt, it changes the color, right? So here you have 4 different settings which decides what type of color changes you want in your particular brush. Personally, I really like the stroke color jitter. because it helps me create multiple strokes and come up with different colors each time I create a stroke. So these are the strokes. I will keep the hue at 5% and I can add the secondary color to maximum so that I can see what color I can mix together. Okay, and then just simply click done. And I can go with the pink, and this is the secondary color. Just tap on there and pick any color you want. So with each stroke, that setting is working along with the secondary color that I have selected, right? If I change the secondary color to more drastic color, maybe this one, then you'll see more purple in this pink, right? Similarly, if you go for, I'll reduce, if you go for the stamp color jitter, then you have hue at 7%, secondary color to max, and when I have these secondary colors, the issue that I really feel about this setting is that because you are making changes to each stamp, it is gonna be visible like this, and honestly I'm not really big a fan of this style, right? So I rarely go and make any changes to the stamp color. Regarding the pressure, I'll increase the hue to maybe 10%. Yeah, and for secondary color I can go to max, right, and then click done, and I have these two colors right now.
And that's it. You just made your own color changing brush in Procreate. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated to all my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.